let's do some nails. How was you guys' new year? That's good. We're gonna start the new year off right. So let's get into it. Don't mind my hand. I let my daughters paint my nails. I know. So let's go. Okay. First, we're gonna start by pushing back the cuticle. I'm pretty sure you guys all know how to push back the cuticle. I just want to try something new where it's like a little bit more detailed as to what I'm doing because sometimes somebody might be watching this as like a very beginner. So when you push back your cuticle, it should not hurt at all. Okay. Now I want to go in with a sanding band, and when you go in with a sanding band, you're going to etch the surface, meaning you're just going to take away the shine, just take away the oils from the nails so that the acrylic nails can stick. Nothing too crazy, okay? You don't want to apply too much pressure because you do not want to damage your nails. But let's talk about it. How was you guys' New Year's? What did you guys do? Did you get drunk? Did you get your New Year's kiss? Oh my gosh, if you did, I'm jealous. If you didn't, girl, me either. I was sitting on the couch with the kids. And they would not go to sleep. And I was ready to go to sleep. I was like, it's 9 o'clock. It's 10 o'clock. Let's go to bed. I need to take a little power nap at this point. And then Bestie came over and we took pictures. That's all I did for the years. What you guys do? All right. So this is what my nails look like after the edge. See, no damage done. Now everybody been asking me about this. This is the peel off system. Now time out, pause. I'm gonna need y'all to look in the description box because I got these nail tips. I got them from Amazon, and the peel off system I got from Amazon. So everything I have linked down below. And these are like, I think it's like the double XL C curve nail tips from Amazon. And I'm just gonna apply the tips off the camera, but make sure your nail tips they fit from sidewall to sidewall. Now I thought about keeping them that long, but I was like, nah, let's cut these bad boys down just a little bit, okay? Now, if you ask why do I start cutting the ring finger, because I don't know, I feel like I get a better gauge when I cut the ring fingers. Now I know you cannot see. I know. But what I'm doing is basically, I decided to keep it in because you can kind of see right here. But I'm basically just, after I cut the ring finger, I'm now lining up the cuticle to cuticle to see. So basically all the nails are even. That's all that I'm doing. I know you can see better now. And then like line it up and then cut. That's it. And then I go back to the pinky and line the pinky up. The pinky to me, I have a hard time with. It's deceiving. And it be pissing me off sometimes. Okay? We're not going to talk about that. Then, after I do that, I cut the sides. Now, I used to very much be afraid of cutting the sides. Because I was like, what if I cut too much? Or, because I really don't have a steady hand like that. Like, how you know. And so I was like, I'm scared. My best friend, she was like, just cut it. Like, it was almost like, just cut it. And if you F up, like, okay, like, whatever. But I feel like that's a lesson within itself. Like, I literally was scared to cut it because I was like, and then I was like, oh, cutting in a straight line and all that stuff. But now it's like, I'm cutting these bad boys. Like, I'm like confident in it on cutting. So it's kind of like, like do stuff that you're not comfortable with, because then you start to become comfortable with it. And that's a lesson within itself. And that's just what, like, life. You know what I'm saying? Just do it. You might mess up a couple times, but then you're going to get the hang of it. And then after you get the hang of it, you're going to be like, oh, I'm a pro in this, baby. Like, yeah. Because I'm like, yeah. But anyways, let's go on with the file. Okay. So, I don't know how I'm going to explain this, but let's explain this. Okay. So, I consider, like, the side walls. Imagine acrylic nails as coloring within the lines. Okay. And before we even get there, we need a foundation, right? Because I really believe like what your nail tips look like this part, I personally believe is like the foundation of everything. Okay. So if you look closely, when you cut the nails, there's like a little, like, you see how that little, like how it dips over? Like I kind of follow that off. So it's like straight up and down. Because, like I said, I think this part is, like, the foundation. So, it's like I get off to the meat, turn my file to the side, and then lift it up. So, therefore, I can get in there and get it straight. So, therefore, it's not, like, dipping. You get what I'm saying? Because it's, like, I don't know. And then, acrylic is hard. So, even if you didn't do that, it's, like, it's easier to follow just a plastic nail tip than some hard ass acrylic, in my personal opinion. So yeah, like that's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. I kind of forgot what I was gonna say a hot 2 seconds ago. So unfortunately, we're just gonna have to leave that in the past. Oh, and speaking of leaving things in the past, it's not really, but I file up and down instead of side to side. I think up and down gives you a little bit more of a crispier look, and then when you do side to side, like it might be angled. I don't feel like it's just as crispy as you want it to be. That's it, and that's all. That's it. That's all. Okay, so I'm really mad because I'm trying to figure out what the hell I was talking about. I forgot. I'm sorry. But this is what the nails look like after we file, okay? So this is where we will go apply the peel off. Now, sidebar, hear me out. Try please. I know I put it in first, like if I did, just don't put this peel off system on before you put the nail tips on, because when I say that peel off stuff works, oh baby, oh baby, it works. It works. Now sometimes I do get it from Amazon. Sometimes they have it in stock. Sometimes it's unavailable. Some people use gel base coat. I don't know, but don't. In my opinion, don't put this on before you put the nail tips, because when you go into file, like if you got to put some elbow grease in it, it's just gonna pop off because it works that great. And this is the acrylic powder that I'm using. Oh my gosh, my favorite part, acrylic application. Okay, let's talk about this. You ready? So if you don't know anything about acrylic application, you obviously want to have a good ratio. You want your acrylic to be glistening. If you want me to do a video, like an updated video of my acrylic application, or even how to like your beads, just leave me a little comment, and leave me a comment in the comment section saying that you would like to see that. Okay. Now, so I feel like, I'm definitely doing better with acrylic nails. Like, I love my nails, all that good stuff. But I personally feel like when you, like, everybody has room to grow. Like, you could be like, oh, I'm a boss at this, or, oh, like, I'm that ish when it comes down to nails. That's all great. Confidence is very important. But I personally feel like everybody has room to grow. And I want my nails a little bit thinner. Like, I have a certain look that I want for my nails, and it's like I'm getting closer to it, but I'm not there yet. If you want to know, I use a size 18 brush, and I'm kind of scared to do a one bead method. What means, like, you take it from the cuticle all the way down to the free edge. But like, sometimes when I edit these videos and I look back, I'm like, yo, I could have went up higher with that bead. I'm like, and if you don't know, you basically want the free edge to be, the nail tip to be no thicker than a credit card. So my nails aren't like thicker than that, but I'm like, like I literally could have gone up higher and had like a thinner application. In my opinion, like I just have a look, and I want you guys to know that, where it's like, okay, if you are a beginner nail tech, and it's like, look at people's. If you have a certain look that you want for your nails, whether they're flat nails, curved nails, natural nails, whatever nails there are, right? Find somebody in the industry, whether you reach out to them directly and see if they have a class or not, and like watch how they do their nails. Like, okay, I like how her nails are, so boom, I see that she didn't apply much, or it doesn't appear to be and go like, this nail to me personally, I love this nail. Like, this nail is right at the alley of the thinness, but still properly constructed. So it's like, we're all learning, but it's like, be a student to the game, and like, don't get discouraged if your nails, because trust me, in the very beginning, if you go back on some of my videos, like, you'll see like the discouragement or even the frustration, because like, I don't know, I've learned a lot even with this, like, going on this journey of entrepreneurship. It's like, okay, like, that just comes with the game, but don't let it defeat you. Like, you gonna win. Like, you gotta come out victorious. Like, okay, yeah, like, this is just how it goes. Look at how that look. That's just nice and crisp and clean. But we definitely gonna file. But like, don't keep your head up, basically. And it's like, this is this is part of being a nail tech. This is part of learning. But you gonna get there. As long as you stay focused, you're gonna get there. So right here, I'm basically showing you, like, this is where I'm like color within inside the lines, everything within inside the lines, which is the sidewalls, is how I see it. So back to the whole turn your file to the side, like get the meat, move the meat out the way, and then keep your file straight up and down and get to filing. Crisping up the lines or whatever. And everything takes time. It's a learning curve sometimes. Some people get, and that's also another thing. Mind your business, mind your business, mind your business. And I am currently learning that. Sometimes some things come faster and easier for others, and it may or may not be the same for you. And that's okay. And mind your business, because you're going to get there. You're going to get there. Just apply the steps, okay? I'm sorry, but it's like I really want y'all to be encouraged. Like, y'all can do this, you can do this, you can do this. You may have to you may have to add, you can't go from A to D. You might have to do A, B, C, and then D, but it's okay. And now I get this cuticle bit. Now, let's talk about cuticles. Let's talk about this, baby. Let's talk about the cuticle, baby. So I got the bit from Amazon. Like I said, I have everything linked down below. I love this bit. I do. I love this bit. I would almost venture and say that this is like maybe a beginner's bit. I don't know. Like, I don't feel scared to like nip a client or myself getting close to it. I really love this bit. But I would like to be able to seal my cuticles a little bit better. And I guess like in the midst of filing, it seems that way, but then after the fact, I don't know. I don't get the vibe like how I want the vibe. How I want my cuticles, I want to be able to I want it to seem like it's melted. It's melted in my nail bed. Like, ooh, that bad, like it's growing out of my, like these are my natural nails, baby. I don't know what y'all nails are looking like, but mine, this is how God made me. Like that's how I want my nails. Like especially the cuticles. And I don't feel like this bit gives me that, but I definitely do feel like it is a very good bit. Maybe even if I say the thinner nails, maybe it would be better. I don't know. But I even use I think there's like a carbide bit. I think that's what it's called. Or a barrel. I don't know. But this is very good for removing bulk. So, you might even say that you can use, and this is what I'm saying about nails. Like sometimes people will say like, oh, I use that bit to get around the cuticle and it gives me the melted look that I think that, you know what I'm talking about. Well, I personally feel like nails is all about what works for you. So you may say as a nail tech, oh, I use that around the cuticle and it works for me. You don't even have to go get another one. I'm like, well, I don't feel comfortable putting it around the cuticle, or I don't feel like it's getting, and it's just like, that's just the name of the game. So it's like, find what works for you. So me personally, I don't feel like I feel comfortable or I don't like it. Something about it, like I feel like I have deemed it great for removing bulk, but just not around the cuticle, or maybe I'm not even close enough to the cuticle. I don't know. But I'm like, I need to go to the nail store and get me another bit. I want to say like maybe like a smoother one is what I'm saying in my head, but I could be wrong. I don't know, but yeah, I want a different one. And then I just go around the tips and just make it a little bit more crispier, a little bit crispy. And then I just go back and I file again just to make sure everything's what I want it to be. And then I use that thing right there. What is that thing called? A buffer. Yes. I know, my mind, girl, it's early in the morning over here when I'm recording this video, so don't mind me. I haven't even got coffee in my body yet. How ghetto. Stop playing. But look at those now. Look at that. Okay, now let's get into the design, baby. Please, whatever you do, make sure that you add the top coat now. Please don't do it after the fact, because baby, no. Okay, so you put the top coat on, right? And then you put your nails in the UV light. And then we're gonna do the design. So it's gonna be for Valentine's Day. Do you guys have plans? What's your plans? I'm jealous if you have plans. I'm dead ass jealous if you have plans. I'm like, all right, I gotta girl, listen, so my birthday is at the end of the month, so I got to figure out what I'm gonna do for my birthday. Leave me some comments, some suggestions on what I should do in the comment section, right? And then I'm like, damn, 2 weeks later, it's freaking Valentine's Day. I didn't figure out what I'm gonna do for Valentine's Day. This is the color I ended up using, but I was like indecisive on which ones. And then I got that glitter from Wally World. Okay, so we're just gonna make the hearts, and then yeah, we'll get there. But girl, I'm like, what am I gonna do? Like, and then I was thinking like, oh, okay, I'm gonna just sit in the house, have a little self-love date with myself. I'm like, girl, that sounds like a single chick. Like, oh, I just gotta love on myself. Girl, I'm trying to be married again. Like, girl, get on somewhere with that. Like, nah. If you don't get, that's one of my New Year's resolutions. Like, I didn't get out the house. I'm a homebody. I love being in the house. I love it. And then I'll be like, yeah, I just love being in the house. But I'm like, girl, ain't no man gonna come up in your house, and if he do, you gonna be scared because he broke in. How you gonna, isn't that called like the Stockholm Syndrome when you fall in love with, hell no, we ain't about to sit here and do that, girl. Quit playing with me. Like, get out this house. Get out this house, get your little date. You know what I'm saying? Like, like, okay, what's y'all's perfect Valentine's date? For me, I'm real corny. I love like little dumb shit. So like, okay, let's just say, I mean, we can do the hotel room. I don't know, but like, I don't know. Like, you know how? Okay, hear me out. So wait, time out, pause before we talk about this. So you draw the hearts on, right? Then you add the glitter, and then you put it in the UV light. Okay, now let's go back. So you know how like you be seeing them hood dudes, and I know this isn't right, but you know how them like hood dudes, they be like coming up with them dates, and it be like so small and corny, but then so cute. Like he'll like, okay, like you know how you got those little chicken dinners that you get from the hood, like the AP chicken dinners with the fries and whatever, but he'd be like making a picnic out of it, or like something like that. Oh, that's a perfect date for me. Give me some pizza or some Chinese food from my favorite Chinese restaurant. Oh baby. That's a date. Yes. Okay. So anyways, y'all gonna be mad at me, but I forgot to do like official like video on what these nails look like afterwards. So this is what the nails look like afterwards. I'm sorry, but don't that look so cute? So yeah, after you UV like, cure it or whatever, then you just wipe off the excess, and then bam, Violet, yeah. And then you go ahead and add your cuticle oil, and then boom, you ready for your date, your hood date, your romantical, your idea of your Valentine's Day date. Okay? I don't know why I'm taking so long to get this dang old plastic cuticle oil, but I am. And here we go. We're about to rub it in. I don't know if you a true 90s 2000 baby, that might be the right version of the commercial, or it might not be, but hey, rub it in. But anyways, guys, I'm gonna see you guys on the next video. I hope that you guys enjoy this, and if you did, I'm gonna need you to go ahead and comment, like, and subscribe, and I'll see you on the next video. Bye.